After me, the deluge, M.G. Ramachandran once famously said to former DGP and confidant K. Mohandas about the AIADMK. The party's founder was responding to rising internal rivalry following his illness. The party did fall into an abyss after his death in 1987, but a competent Jayalalithaa lost no time in bringing the ADMK under her control and running it till her death in 2016. Since then, Edappadi Palaniswami has been struggling to fill the spectacularly large shoes of both his predecessors. Two recent events worked in his favor. One was the party's Golden Jubilee conference in Madurai on August 20. The other was a High Court verdict on August 25 dismissing the petitions of former Chief Minister O. Pannirselvam and three others. The petitions sought to declare as illegal the General Council of 2022, where Edappadi Palanisamy was elected the General Secretary. But are things really going his way? The conference in Madurai, which Palanisamy hoped will help establish himself as the unassailable leader of the ADMK, landed in trouble over several controversies. The most important was a lack of planning in food distribution. Visuals of tons of food being thrown away as waste made headlines. For a party founded by a leader, particularly known for his generosity, this came as a road setback. The party leaders, however, sought to play it down. Former Minister R.B. Udayakumar said, such issues were exaggerated because of the huge success of the conference.
உணவை பொறுத்தளவில் உங்களுக்கு நன்றாக தெரியும், நம்முடைய புரட்சித் தலைவர் எடப்பாடி அவர்கள் எப்போதுமே தாய் உள்ள கொண்டவர். வீட்டுக்கு சென்றால் கூட அங்கே சென்றவர்களை காப்பி குடித்து விட்டு தான் செல்ல வேண்டும் என்று வற்புறுத்தக்கூடிய அந்த மனித நேயத்துக்கு சொந்தக்காரர். இந்த உணவு விஷயத்தில் அவர் தனி கவனம் செலுத்தினார்கள், பார்த்து செய்தார்கள். ஆனால் சில ஊடகங்கள் மாநாட்டு வெற்றியை இந்த உலகமே கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கிற வேளையில், மாநாட்டின் சிறப்பை இந்த உலகமே கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கிற வேளையில், இந்த மாநாட்டினுடைய எழுச்சி உரையை, வீர உரையை, புரட்சி தமிழருடைய உரையை இந்த மாநாடு உலகமே பேசி கொண்டிருக்கிற வகையில் இன்றைக்கு ஒரு கரும்புள்ளியாக அதை வைத்து அவர்கள் இன்றைக்கு மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறார்கள். ஆனால் நீங்கள் 10 லட்சம் பேர்களுக்கு ஆக்கிய உணவில் எல்லோருக்கும் வழங்கப்பட்டதற்கு பிறகு அந்த பாத்திரம் பண்டங்களை அவர்கள் எடுத்துக்கொண்டு செல்கிற போது மிச்சம் மீதாதி அங்கங்கே சிதறி இருக்கிற காட்சிகளை எல்லாம் எடுத்து காட்டி மிகைப்படுத்தி இன்றைக்கு அவர்கள் காட்டி கொண்டு இருப்பது வேதனை அளிக்கிறது.
But Palanisamy still managed to show himself as a leader. At least 6 of the 32 resolutions passed in the conference were about him, either thanking him or praising him for his work. One resolved to bring him back as a chief minister in the 2026 assembly elections. More than a dozen resolutions condemned the DMK. The question remains whether the resolutions condemning the DMK on various issues, such as the pen statue, the farmers and weavers, were aimed at consolidating the ADMK's position as a principal opposition party, especially when the BJP is trying to create a different narrative. In fact, when Edappadi Palaniswamy declared at the conference that no one could destroy ADMK, the DMK was quick to observe that it was perhaps directed at the BJP and not the DMK.
அது ஒரு பிஜேபிக்காருக்கும் அண்ணாமலைக்காருக்கும் எங்களுக்கு நாங்கள் அவங்கள அழிக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறதே இல்லையா. நான் பல முறை சொல்லி எங்கள் பங்காளின்னு தான் நான் சொல்கிறேன். அகையாளி பிஜேபி தான். நான் பல கூட்டங்களில் இப்போ இல்லை பல முறையாக சொல்லியிருக்கேன். அதிமுக என்பது எங்கள் பங்காளி. அதனால் நாங்கள் அவங்கள அழிக்க வேண்டியது. அவங்க எங்களோட வரப்போகிறவங்க தானே பிற்காலத்தில். இல்லை நாங்கள்லாம் ஒரே பிராண்டு தானே. காலம் வரும், இப்போ போகிற போக்க பார்த்தா அவங்க இணைய வேண்டிய கட்டாயத்துக்கு வரும். அவங்க கொடுக்குற டெல்லியிலேருந்து இல் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் அவங்களுக்கு வர்றது பார்த்து எவ்வளோ நாள் தான் தாங்க அடிச்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்கிறாங்க, அவர் தாங்கிக்கிட்டே இருக்காரு.
The party didn't stop with resolutions to put to rest any doubts about Palanisamy's supremacy as a leader. It bestowed him with the title Purachi Tamilar. MGR was Purachi Talaivar and Jayalalithaa Purachi Talaivi. The Madurai unit of the ADMK gifted him a silver Sengol. In 1986, it was in Madurai that MGR handed over a silver Sengol to Jayalalithaa, indicating the possibility of her becoming his successor. The similarity is too hard to miss. Senior journalist R.K. Radhakrishnan wonders if it would really be helpful to Edappadi Palanisamy.
What gives a person who is at the head of the party at this point of time legitimacy? Did Jayalalithaa give him that legitimacy? No. If anything, Jayalalithaa gave that legitimacy only to O. Pannirselvam, whom she made Chief Minister repeatedly when she ran into legal trouble. Shashikala is the other person who could have given Edappadi Palaniswamy legitimacy because of the reflected glory of being Jayalalitha's close friend. But that also did not happen. Shashikala is completely out of the orbit. So what are the symbols that will give Edappadi Palaniswamy this legitimacy? A staff, for instance, is a legitimate tool because it was one of those pictures that went around soon after MGR's death, wherein MGR is seen giving Jayalalithaa a staff, more like symbolizing the handover of power or the party from him to Jayalalithaa. That was not the case at the Cuddalore conference where this particular staff was handed over to Jayalalithaa, but that didn't mean much because this served a huge propaganda huge propaganda tool. It proved a propaganda point, and Jayalalithaa became the legitimate head of the party. Something similar was being attempted at the Madurai conference, where a staff was being given, and he was also given a kind of name.
On August 25, the High Court granted another boost to Palanisamy by dismissing the petitions of OPS and others. But there might be just one final hurdle to cross before Palanisamy becomes an undisputed leader. Will he be able to wield the same kind of magic that both his predecessors did among the electorate? Since its birth in 1972, ADMK has always remained a party that banked on the charisma of its leaders. Will Palanisamy be able to take up the challenge?
It is a fact that Edappadi Palaniswamy was a minister in the Jayalalithaa cabinet, but that didn't mean anything. Jayalalitha's cabinet, anybody could get in, anybody could get out. You never knew who was coming in, who was going out, because Jayalalithaa changed her mind oftentimes.
Since Jayalalitha's death, the party's electoral prospects have been fluctuating. The ADMK has quite often found itself at loggerheads with the TN unit of the BJP. Will it still be able to lead a viable front in the forthcoming elections? Radhakrishnan explains how the ADMK has been ceding space to the BJP in the state and how it would end up proving detrimental for the farmer.
It is very clear that the AIADMK in Tamil Nadu is conceding space to the BJP as the main opposition party. We can see it all over the media, but it is not just in the media that the BJP has been vocal. It is organizing different agitations against the DMK government in various parts of the state, and this is one of the shortcomings of the AIADMK at this point of time. A lot of AIADMK ministers, from Edappadi Palaniswamy to Thangamani, Velumani, and all the other ministers, have a lot of cases registered against them, and some of these are being dealt by the central government agencies. So they also want to play it soft when it comes to the BJP, and that is possibly one of the reasons that they are ceding space, at least when it comes to media, at least when it comes to event, at least when it comes to organizing agitations. This obviously is not going down well with the people of Tamil Nadu, not going down well with even the cadre of the AIADMK, and Edappadi Palaniswamy will be forced to take a stand, a much strident stand against the centre ahead of the 2024 elections. If he is unable to do that, then obviously the writing is very clear on the wall. It is not going to be BJP and AIADMK all the way.
It might be a long road ahead for Palanisamy, a not so well-known office bearer till Jayalalitha's death, but at the moment he seems determined.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.